Driving Empire just released a brand new limited Lamborghini, and today we're going to be checking it out. But before we do that, make sure to subscribe and drop a like in this video. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, literally, the Lamborghini just went on sale, like, as I was doing that intro for you guys. So we're running to the dealership right now. We're going to get hopefully a low serial. I'm kind of curious how much they're going to charge for this car. But we're about to find out everything right now. We're gonna go in the dealership. We're loading in right now. Come on, bro. This game's selling me. I'm not gonna get a good serial if it takes this long to load, dude. Oh my goodness, bro. Can it load? Thank you. 12 million. Wow, that's a lot of money. Okay, 12 million for this limited. Unavailable. What? Why can I not buy it? Hold up. How do we get it? Oh, I don't know. It said unavailable, but I guess I just got it. I got serial number 817. So they're not selling as fast as normal limiteds. That might be just because of how expensive it is, but let's check it out. I want to see, is it any different than the normal Lamborghini Fenomeno? Because this is the Fenomeno 20th Anniversary Edition. We're also going to see right now the customization available for it before we actually compare it. Okay, so the Fenomeno, the normal one, has a lot more customization available than this Fenomeno Special Edition. It looks like we can change all those red details, though. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Okay, I think I want to go with a blue, maybe. Ooh, blue Helios kind of looks nice. I'm not going to lie, dude. That color is pretty cool looking. Blue Helios. Interior, I think we could go with blue details as well. Ooh, or we could go with even a lighter blue. I don't know. I kind of want to go with a lighter blue. Maybe like blue Cephas. I'm not going to lie. Hold up. Blue Cephas. We might just go with that. We'll have to see. That might be a bit too bright for my liking. I don't know. I'm just going to mess around, honestly, with the spec here for a minute, and I'll see what I like. All right, I decided I'm going to go with the blue Helios. I don't think they have blue Helios calipers. I think that blue's a bit off. So we'll probably just leave the calipers in black. And the wheels, we are stuck with this wheel design with the red detail. So unfortunately, if you want to get rid of that red detail, you cannot. Wraps, okay, interesting. I think that only applies to the paint, so I'm not gonna mess with that. I like how it turned out with the blue details, but honestly, now that I look at it, there's so much red things on the car. I think it might just be better to leave it with the stock red details. You know, I wanted to do something different and unique, but honestly, red just makes the most sense. So we're just gonna put red calipers, red secondary interior. We're just switching it all back to red. Yeah, that looks better. I can't lie. You got to admit, the red just, it's like the car was designed for the red, basically. It makes sense, though. But let's claim ourselves a house to actually compare them side by side here. We're going to get this house down. We're going to have the Fenomeno 20th right here, and then behind it, let's just pull it out next to it, the Fenomeno, the normal Fenomeno. I mean, honestly, I'd probably personally be taking the normal Fenomeno because this one's 9 million, so it's cheaper by a couple million, and in my opinion, I'm someone who loves bright colors on my car, so I prefer the normal Fenomeno because I can have bright colors. Like this green, it looks so good. I know the Fenomeno was getting some hate for the rear end, but I really like it. I think it looks super aggressive. You gotta look at it from other angles. Like some of the photos were showing it from this angle, it didn't look amazing, but looking at it like this angle, it looks much better. So differences, okay, this Fenomeno right here, you had the option to add different stripes, so I added stripes there. The Fenomeno Limited did not have that option, so we do not have stripes there. However, I think that's the only difference in the rear end. Obviously, you noticeable difference. You see you have your stripes there. This one does not have stripes there. This thing is full carbon. This one only has carbon details. Noticeable differences also are in the mirrors, or you have pinstriping versus this one, half colored mirrors. So that's the main difference there with those. On the front end, okay, so I'm noticing over here it's just solid color. Over here you have your red detailing on carbon. 20th badge on here, no 20th badge. On the sides, okay, let's see, anything noticeable on the sides different? This side looks like that. Okay, let's see, how does this side look over here? I see we got a 20th badge there, and then full carbon, of course. That's the main difference. Wheels, the wheels are the exact same. I just optioned for the all black wheels on this one, so the normal Fenomeno has more wheel customization available versus the special edition, you're stuck with the one set of wheels. The front ends are basically the same. Yeah, they're literally just the same. Basically, everything's the same visually with the cars. Performance-wise, they're the same as well, I believe. We're gonna double check in the dealership, though, real quick, just so I can confirm that for you all. All right, so I can confirm after checking in the dealership, they have identical stats. So The performance is the same. So honestly, I would say, yeah, if you're looking into this, I would just say get the normal one. You can do a lot more with the customization on it. The limited is just kind of something that if you really are trying to collect, let's say, every Lamborghini, every car in the game or something like that, you would want to get this car right here. That would be the reason you would get this. But I do want to try it out. I haven't really gotten to test the Phenomeno yet, so I think we'll do a top speed run first, and then I actually want to try taking it on maybe a cross-country race or something else, just some kind of race. Ooh, I noticed it has active aero back here. Check that out. The wing, it moves around when you're braking and stuff, kind of like the OG Aventador in a way, I think. That's pretty neat. We do not want to crash it. That's not very good. We want to take it on a top speed run, though. Let's see here. All right, coming up to top speed right now. Looks like we're going to be going, hopefully, over 300, I'm thinking. Wow, no, 265 without boost, with boost. 300, 8 maybe I saw, I'm not sure, but kind of a disappointing top speed, I'm not gonna lie, but it's kept more realistic with Lamborghinis in game, I know. Model quality, let's look at that before we take it on a race. So you have your engine bay that pops up. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Dude, look at the engine details. Oh my goodness, that looks amazing. Are those, no, I was gonna say, are those turbos? I think those are fans though. I don't think this thing's turboed. The V12 engine though, yeah, that looks super good. Your interior quality looks great. You have a screen there. You have your screen there as well. Seats look really nice. The seat design looks amazing on this car. I love it. And then your steering wheel here reminds me of an Aventador steering wheel. Actually, it reminds me of a Revuelto steering wheel. I think it's the same as the Revuelto. Interior looks fairly similar to the Revuelto, but we're gonna go ahead now and let's take this thing on to a race. I'm just gonna do a quick drawbridge sprint just to get a feel for this car. I'm doing it solo. I just wanna see how it feels, you know, all around with braking, accelerating, you know, we already saw top speed, but handling as well. This race kind of has it all, but honestly, the stock red spec it comes in, probably the best. Like I said, you know, it just matches with everything on the car, like the taillights, the wheels, center caps, and stuff. So I honestly think this red spec is pretty good, but ooh, I don't like that it's feeling like this, okay? It feels like a little slippery, like you can't control it exactly. You kind of saw me lose control at the start there, and that's something I'm gonna know. I'm not gonna restart the race or something because of it. Okay, braking, not amazing either. Wow, this car is, I'm a huge Lambo fan, but this car is kind of disappointing me. I'm not loving how it feels. It's not feeling very balanced all around, I guess I'll put it like that. Okay, I like how it did on the jump there, but the cornering, it just doesn't corner. This car is not a handling car. It feels, horrible. It just doesn't want to turn. What is it doing right now? Oh my goodness, I hate the way it feels trying to corner. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, it just doesn't want to corner. You could say I'm a bad driver, but it really doesn't corner that amazing. Top speed, it was, mediocre. Honestly, for 12 million, it was quite a bad top speed. I think the car's a little bit overpriced. Yeah, it seems overpriced in my opinion. The Lamborghini tax, I guess it's a thing in Driving Empire. There we go. The handling's starting to feel a little bit better, but yeah, no, it's not handling phenomenal. Did we miss? Oh yeah, we missed a checkpoint. Okay, I'm really not loving how this car feels, to be for real with you all. It looks incredible. It's all about the looks with this car, but everything else performance-wise, absolutely horrendous. So if you were hoping you would get a good performing car, do not get this. But if you just want something that'll probably be pretty rare, and it looks cool, this is the right car for you. 1 minute 43. How are you gonna let a Nissan Z beat a freaking $12 million Lambo? That's a shame, Driving Empire. You guys need to buff this thing. Maybe make the handling a bit better, top speed a bit better, something. Acceleration isn't horrible. Braking, yeah, the brakes need some work, I think. It looks insane, and that's about it. It's all for looks. Super exclusive though. In real life, I don't even know if the 20th is a real edition. I know like they made only 29 Phenomenos, but I did not think that this, I don't know if this is a real car. This might be like a Driving Empire exclusive type of thing, but comment below if you know if this is a real car. But I do think that's going to be everything for today's video. I truly hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribing and the notification bell so you never miss another upload. Share the video on screen here. YouTube thinks to like it, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.